G'day guys, welcome back. I'm going with the blues again. As I said in my last video, I did these blues and golds, but I had black and didn't really like the outcome. I'll show you. I just put it away, but I'll get it out again. I'll get it out without dropping it. It's really pretty. It's actually grown on me. I really like it. But it's just got that dark look to it, where the gold and the black kind of made that brownish colour. So now I've got paint on my clean gloves. So I've taken the black out, as I said I was going to. So same colours without the black. The pouring medium I'm using is my usual 70% glue, 30% water with a bit of Liquitex Flow Aid, just to help with the binders in the paint, keep them together. Actually, before I start, I'll show you my pink one. You know, the pink and gold one that I did not long ago. It's all dry now. It's very shiny and shimmery. Look at that. Beautiful cells. That's it. So kind of hoping for the same thing today, but in the blues and gold. Yeah, my paintings don't really change from when I leave them, you know, when I say goodbye to you at the end of my video. They really don't change. They don't move, I should say. They change in the way that they dry. They dry a little bit darker, I guess, but not much at all. Oh, my gold is so bubbly. I'm not going to really help much by doing that, but turn it off, torch. I just wanted to pop those bubbles on top. I should wait. Hopefully that's thick enough. Okay, so I'm going to put my treadmill silicone in. I probably don't need all this paint actually. 1, 2, 3. Oops, 4 went in. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can have 4 as well then. None in the white, none in the gold. The oil doesn't mix in with the metallics, it just kind of sits on top, so there's no point putting it in there, I feel. Hopefully this is going to be pretty. Righto, let's do it. Some gold. And some navy. In goes the white. And this lovely light blue. Made this one myself. Fashioned it after the Liquitex Basics light blue permanent. Is where I got that idea from. Just mixed a few colours together and kept mixing and adding and mixing some more until it was exactly the same as the Liquitex Basics light blue permanent. I think I want some dark blue against that light blue just for a change. And then some gold. Now I should weigh that and see what it is, because I only need 300 grams at the most. Look at the state of my scale. 260. Okay, I'll do a bit more. I don't want too much paint. As I always say, I want to be able to move the paint across the surface. I want to be able to stretch it out. There's no point having so much on that you flip your cup over and it's all covered already, the whole surface. Then what are you going to do? You can't tilt it anymore. And it's the tilting that creates your beautiful cells. Let's put some more blue next to that blue. This light blue kind of got lost in the previous pour. And I'll leave the white. Let's put some gold in from up high. Whee! And finish it off. Now, you can't say I haven't got enough gold. The gold, I've mixed 1.5 parts gold to 1 part pouring medium. So I've got 50 grams of pouring medium and 75 grams of gold. The other colours, I did, what did I do? 40 grams of pouring medium and 40 grams of paint. No water this time, wanting to make my mix thick. Since we've had the problem solved with the splitting of the paint, I've been able to make it thicker, so that's good, with no more splitting. So hopefully that will be the way it goes from now on. Although I have added my flow aid, this little guy here, Liquitex flow aid. You can mix it 1 part of that to 20 parts water. So even though it's quite expensive, it's $16 for that little bottle, it does go a long way. I personally mix it 1 to 10, just to be on the safe side. More is more, isn't it? Okay, white, metallic gold, deep space, navy, and my light blue permanent. Okay, sprayed my cup, as I always do. I was going to leave this pour till tomorrow, because I've already done a few pours today. Saturday today, and I've done a few already, and I thought I'll just leave it till tomorrow. But then I had my leftover cups, and I thought, well, if I leave them, I'm going to have to throw them out tomorrow because they'll go all dry and icky. So I thought I'll just use them again because I'm using the same colours. That way, you know, I'm saving on plastic, I'm saving on stir sticks. So I'll just do it again now. I'm running out of canvases though. It's quite expensive, isn't it, to keep buying canvases, keep buying paint. We've chosen an expensive hobby. It's so addictive. You just want to keep doing it all the time. But then you have to buy new canvases all the time. All right, let's do this. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Oh, and that's a lot of paint. Here am I telling you, don't cover the whole surface, and I've pretty much covered the whole surface. I'm not going to stretch it just yet. I'm going to torch it now. That way my cells can have a chance to grow when I do tilt. Oh, settle down, torch. Look what you've done. Look at that. Look what you did. Put a new can on here, new butane can. And the first few times you use it, it can be a little bit temperamental. It sort of flames a bit. It's quite strong, so it's given me a huge big colony there, which I did not want. You naughty can, you. Look what you did. Put you in the naughty corner. You might have ruined my painting. It wasn't me, it was my torch. Gotta blame somebody. You just got to be careful with these big boy torches, especially when you put a new can on. The first few times you use it, and if you shake it, they can really flame up. So you have to be really careful. I do have a fire extinguisher behind me. Oh, got too close there on the edge. I'm trying to see if there's anything under this gold here, but to get any closer. Alright, Alright, I'm going to leave it at that. Some blue coming up under there. Shame about that. I didn't want them so close. Might better tip some of them off. Okay. I'm just going to let them sit there for a minute. Wow. Down here, gold cells, navy around the inside, light blue around in the middle. Gorgeous. Now when your cells are nice and small like this to begin with, it's a really good sign. And see, there's bubbles, and I can't get close enough to actually pop them. If I get close enough to pop all the bubbles, I'm too close. I do think it's a good idea to just sit and wait for these cells to do their thing, to come up, to become round and stable before you start tilting. So just wait a minute. I'm going to tilt some of this off, which is a real shame. Those are so beautiful. I wonder if I can take you down for a close-up. I'm not going to actually take the whole camera down, but zoom you in. Oh, that's a bit close, isn't it? Is that focusing? Very pretty. Okay, I think it's had enough time. Let's get to tilting. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, that has got to go. So let's do that bit first. That bit always has to go first, doesn't it? Now take your time when you're tilting. Now I see some people that just tilt so fast. Just take your time, let the paint do what it wants to do. Now I don't like how that's got that wave there, so let's get rid of that little wave. Off it goes. Come back straight away. Now, because I've gone that way, the cells are kind of elongated, so I need to bring the weight back to the middle. That'll stop those elongated cells from stretching any further. It'll squish them back up. So come back up to the middle again, bring the weight up. It's getting those cells back into the round shape. Then you change direction. It's a bit of a shame that some of those have to go. But I don't like how that's just one little thin dark blue band there. That's bothering me. So I'm just going to get that little blue band off, even though those cells are to die for. That little double cell can go. Okay. I think I still may have too much paint on here, so I may have to actually tilt a bit more. Right, so I tilted that way, back to the middle. Change direction. Let's go off this way next. Actually, these here, these little white cells that have come up in the light blue, you can hardly see them. I might have to get rid of those at a later date. Oh, these ones, I don't want them to go. I'm going to see if I can keep them and get rid of this end instead. They are just phenomenal, these guys. I'll try not to lose them. I'll try and show you later. Try and keep them. Yes, you can go, little caterpillar. Or I got too close. All right, back to the middle. I've got my blue, I've got my blue. No more black. No, I think that needs covering, doesn't it? I don't think I've gone that way yet. want to disrupt those cells though, because they're so pretty. Just a little bit. Back to the middle. And you can see where the weight of the paint is as you're moving it. The weight of the paint's in the middle at the moment. Now let's tackle this section here where my cells don't have that nice bright ring around them. It must have been where I put the white next to the light blue. They're both opaque colours. They're not really doing much at the moment. Not doing much for me, I'm afraid. Oh, have a think. Because I really like those down there. They've got the gold ring around them. These ones up here are no good. They're really pale. I just don't know if I can get that much off. That's a lot to get off. But then my cells are a little bit on the small side, so alright, let's just go for it. See what I can do. Probably going to regret it. There go my beautiful cells. Bye bye. Bye bye. It's looking very busy up here, isn't it? This is where my torch flamed and got too close, and it's really quite busy. I'm just going to see if I can take a little bit of that off. That's just opening up all the cells that were there, because it was a little cluster and they were quite small. Would have liked it to be a little bit more navy. I mean, I did put a lot of navy in, but can't really see a lot of it. Just playing with the composition now. Okay, happy with that. Still don't really like that section there, but hey, if I try and get rid of those, I'm going to ruin the rest of it, so I'll leave it. Not as dramatic as I was hoping for. I don't know what I was hoping for. I was hoping for more of a bright blue. It's still quite bland. I don't know. I just want to torch over here in this area here, pop some bubbles, maybe bring up some little baby cells. Get some decent cells through there. Alright, that'll do. Got a few little guys come up. Just move this a little bit to get them growing just a touch. I know, I'm fiddling, aren't I? I just think the one side is very lopsided. This half here's got a lot going on and that didn't, so. Got some little gold cells come up now. I guess the problem was I had too much paint really. When I flipped it out, I had coverage of most of the surface, which you don't want. All right, let me just check my sides. I think there might be a little area that's not covered. No? Where did I see that? Oh, I must have covered it. Don't like this section here. Okay, obviously it's a busy pour. Might as well add a few more little bits just to balance it, because this half was so busy, that side wasn't. It just needed a little bit of extra in the way of sellage. And I need to grow those little babies. After I've torched, I always like to just grow them just a touch. All right, I'm done. Done like a dinner. It's okay. Again, wasn't that bright blue with the stark gold next to it that I wanted? I don't know. Maybe I need to take the light blue out, because the white and the light blue, actually the white and the navy are going light blue. And then the light blue's in there, and so I'm getting a lot of light blue. So maybe I just need white, gold, navy. Might try that next time, hey? White, gold and navy. How's that sound for a plan? Because I just don't have that bright navy that I'm looking for, like over here. Got a little bit, these little cells here, navy blue with the white around them. That's what I want. All right, I'm going to take you down for a close-up. Yeah, I shouldn't have put the pale blue in. Still very pretty pour though, isn't it? And then when it's dried, you know, the gold's really going to pop. Can't see a lot of gold in there. And it's going a little bit on the green side there on the left. Oh, that's better. More true colour. A little bit greenish, I guess, from the blue and the gold, because, you know, blue and yellow make green. I think I could have even maybe gone a little bit thicker. Those cells. Come on, focus. Focus. Doesn't want to focus. Those cells in the middle there. I've got a ring, a gold ring around a blue cell. How pretty are they? So those are the blue cells I was telling you about with the white rings around them. It's after more something like that, you know, really dark. And this is the side that I don't like. It's got the white against the light blue. Two opaques together are never good, because they both want to sink. Neither of them want to come up and make rings. Whereas, you know, you've got the gold there. It's obviously a lighter weight, so it's popping up around the blue. Look at the little guys. Aren't they cute? So cute. Okay, that will do. Whoops. Zoom you back in. Yeah, I guess I'll have another go at some stage. I do want to continue with my little clouds though, my pearl pours that I've been doing. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday. I'll have to think of something to do tomorrow. Something a little bit different. But yeah, let me know if you like this one. Still pretty, just not what I was after, but they never are they? Never what you were after. All right, thanks for watching. Love you all. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.